Good evening. Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of the press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest for right. I'm reminded of Dr. King's words tonight because somewhere I read in the agenda for today's meeting a policy change that threatens to remove that right from our students. I know you've taken the policy back to the review committee and you should leave it there. I don't think our children should be taught that they need permission and approval to exercise their rights. The current policy reads, along with guaranteeing citizens the right to freedom of speech, the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States also guarantees the right to assemble peacefully. Time should be made available for orderly and peaceful student assemblies. The proposed changes erase all of that language without currently a solid plan for replacing it. It replaces what is an affirmation and an acknowledgement of constitutionally protected rights with an application process, approval requirements, content standards. Students will still have the right to assemble as long as they have your permission and your approval about what they're going to say. Honestly, I think you're scared. I think you're scared that these kids are going to figure out all that you're trying to take from them and want to do something about it. And I think you're trying to make that as hard as possible for them. I know you're going to end up passing the policy because you have the numbers. Once again, my words will have fallen on deaf ears. But I will continue to speak. I'll continue my protest. Because while you continue to teach our kids to conform and submit, I will continue to teach my children that they are worth fighting for, and anyone else that's watching, that their rights are worth fighting for, that they don't need permission from anyone to be themselves or to stand up for themselves. I will continue to teach them that no matter how many times we may fail to stop injustice, we must never fail to stand up to it. Make good decisions.